Charles Guenette, directeur des ventes pour Eco Trak Industrie. Et on poursuit aujourd'hui notre série de webinaires produits sur les différents produits.
Hi, Charles Guenette, Sales Manager at Eco Trak Industry. And we continue today our products web capsule about the different products of Eco Traks. And today we're going to talk to you. It's pretty wonderful products. It's a good option that you can add to your range limiting device, the Limit Pro. And we're talking about the Guide Pro. What is the Guide Pro? It's a 2D digging system for excavator. So the system is going to help you to have precise measurement of the depth you are with your excavator and also the length you have reached with your excavator. So it's an option that we can add to the Limit Pro. So you have only one screen for both system, the range limiting device and the 2D digging system. So it's a good advantage with that system. The way it's work, it's really simple. We use the same tilt center as the range limiting device. The only difference is that we had two tilt sensor, one for the stick and the other one is on the dog bone to have the bucket tilt. This is what allows the system to have an accurate measurement of where a bucket is located. The way it works is really simple. First of all, you just have to put the tail of the bucket on a known place, example the benchmark, and you just have to push the target button. And this allows the system to know what is your reference depth. After that, you're gonna see two numbers work on your screen. The first one on the top is the depth where you are actually from your reference. And the second one on the bottom of the screen, this is the length you are from your reference. So if you move a little bit the excavator, you're gonna see that you are at 4 inches higher than your reference and approximately 2.5 inches from your BM. So if you want to work with a standard digging, you have put your benchmark. After that, you have to put your offset. So you put the offset button. Example, you want to dig 6 feet under or 3 feet under. For the example, I'm gonna go in inches. So I'm gonna put 3 inches offset. And the system's gonna tell you exactly where you are from your target and from 3 ways. First of all, you're going to see the number on the top of the screen that tell you exactly the measurement you have to reach your target. Also on the side of the screen, you're going to see how far or how near you are from your target. And the other way is really, really nice. When we have developed that system, we have tried to find a way for the operator to not always look at the system. So we have decided to use the screen, the complete screen of the system to tell you how far you are from your target. If you have see the screen change color, and this is the indication of where you are from your target. So you always see it on the corner of the eyes, you see the color change. When you are 6 inches before your target, the screen is gonna be on yellow color. And when you reach your target, the screen will turn green. So you have reached your target. But if the screen turns red, you are deeper and you have exceeded your target. So this is the way you can work with the system with the screen color. But if you go in the configuration of the system, you can also work with the sound indication. The way it works, when you're going to reach your target, the system is gonna warn you with the sound. You hear the beep, and if you go deeper, the beep will be a continuous one to warn you that you are really deeper, you have exceed your target. This is another way you can work with the system. You can work without the sound if you don't like it, only with the screen or both. Is it you choose? It's really easy to change how the systems work. You also have on the bottom of the screen the length you have reached with your bucket from your benchmark, and this is pretty useful depending on what kind of working you do when you have to dig only for a certain length, so you're going to have a precise measurement of that. Example, I have a customer who do aqueduct work, and you have to dig a certain length just to be sure that the pipe's gonna fit in the place he dig. So it's really hard to have a precise measurement only with the eyes. It tells me that sometimes it was 1 feet not enough longer, so the pipe do not fit. You have to dig a little bit more. So with that, you have exactly the precise measurement of the length you have dig. So you save a lot of time. And the system is really precise. So it's approximately an half-inch precision. So really precise. And you can also use the unit you prefer. You can have English unit or metric. You can choose, it's up to you. And there's another really interesting option with the Guide Pro. You can add a slope. So if you want to dig with a slope, the system can take it in consideration. You just have to choose a slope here. And you put the teeth of the bucket on a known place of the slope. You do accept. And now you just have to... And now you can set a percentage, a degrees, or a ratio of slope, depending on which information you have about the slope you want to dig. For the example, I will put a 3% slope, and the system is going to ask you the angle of the slope. It's an ascent slope or a descent slope. You choose the one, and you do accept. And now you're going to see on the screen that the slope appear on the screen. And the way it works, you dig your slope, and when you are too far, you just have to move the excavator. You put the teeth on the last place you have dig of the slope, and you put again the target button, and you can continue your slope again and again and again with the same percentage. Another good option you can have with the Guide Pro, we can have a laser reference. Probably you already have your rotating laser on your working area, so the system can take it in consideration. We had a laser receiver on the stick, and you only have one step more to do when you set your system. First of all, you put your bucket on the benchmark. This is your reference. And before start digging, you lift your stick till the laser is capped by the receiver. You're gonna hear a beep. The system will warn you that it capped the laser. You don't have anything to do. The system is now set, and you know that the laser is your reference. You can start digging. And how the laser will work is when you move the excavator, because when you move the excavator can be a little bit higher or lower. So when you move, and without the laser, you just have to put the teeth on an on place, you put the reference button again. But when you have the laser reference, the only thing you have to do when you move is to lift the stick till you hear the beep that warn you that the laser have been received, and you can continue to dig again and again. You always have the same reference everywhere you are in your working area.
Donc, pour vous déplacer, on capte le laser et on recommence à creuser tout simplement
It's really, really simple.
pour ce qui est de ça. Donc, ça peut être pratique pour quelqu'un qui va faire, exemple, des pylônes d'hydro ou des grosses tours, parce que souvent on fait des piliers tours, on n'est pas capable de remettre le godet à une place connue, c'est trop loin. Alors, ou sur les gros ouvrages, ceux qui vont faire de l'excavation plus dans l'industriel, à ce moment-là, vous installez votre laser de chantier et peu importe où vous allez vous trouver sur votre lieu de travail, vous allez être en mesure de reprendre la même référence, toujours pour avoir la même profondeur, peu importe où vous allez creuser. Donc,
This is it for all the option you can have with the Guide Pro and the way it works. And I will just finish talking to you about new products that will arrive pretty soon at Eco Trak. This is something that our engineer team actually working on. And this option will cause the excavator to slow down as you get closer for your target. So it's going to help you to be more precise, to save a lot of time when you do your grade. And with that option, we will add a button. We will change your joystick of the excavator to have some option available on button, so you're going to be able to deactivate the system really quick with the trigger. And there's another button that will allow you to set your target without touching your screen. Only on the joystick you're going to have a button to do that, so it's going to be a pretty interesting option with the Guide Pro, and this option will arrive pretty soon at Eco Trak. Thank you very much. This is it for today, and have a good day.
le système va être disponible pour la vente. Alors, c'était tout pour la capsule d'aujourd'hui. Je vous remercie infiniment. Je vous souhaite une très belle journée.